I'm going to do something I've never done before. I call my channel a positive place for Star Wars fans to come and enjoy the best franchise ever and escape the harsh negativity we see in a lot of other channels, Facebook groups, and so on. But I did a simple search for Star Wars on YouTube and came across this video about a boy named Luke. No, not Luke Skywalker, a real Earthling named Luke, after the famous Jedi. It's a touching story with a positive meaning, so I decided that this young man deserves to be highlighted. His story deserves to be shared. I'm going to skip my usual intro so we can get right into the young hero's story, but stick around for my own added thoughts when it's over. With all that said, I introduce to you the story of Luke.
Having a child with a disability comes with the joys of parenthood and also some unique challenges. And some of those challenges can be rather expensive.
Yeah, but thankfully there are nonprofits in our area like Home Builders Foundation, which, as I saw today, they gave this one 13-year-old and his family an amazing home renovation for free. And for a Jedi,
it turns on, the light side's on and the dark side's off.
Luke really likes Star Wars, like a lot. A lot. Then again, he was born into it.
We were having a Star Wars marathon, and it was like, well, what about Luke? Luke's an awesome name.
Their house in Littleton has plenty of Star Wars merch for him, and it also has many modifications to accommodate Luke, who has Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. However, there was one looming project that, as Luke got more and more dependent on his power chair, became increasingly vital.
The original bathroom in his house has a really narrow door, so he was still walking into the bathroom in and out, and that was just getting harder and harder.
They estimated updating the bathroom to accommodate his power chair would cost more than 20 grand. But that's when a nonprofit called the Home Builders Foundation stepped in.
So Home Builders Foundation does home modifications for people with disabilities in the Denver metro area.
Luke's parents applied with this organization, which not only found a company called FBC Remodel to come renovate the bathroom for free, but they also brought some goodies from other parts of the galaxy.
That is one of my favorite projects.
After a 3-month project that wrapped up in January, now surrounded by his favorite Star Wars characters, Luke can finally fit his power chair into the bathroom, and his power chair fits under the sink. And there's even enough room for their patient lift system to carry him into the bathtub from his chair.
I'm floating.
For Luke, of course, this makes his life easier, but also his livelihood.
so how much easier has this bathroom renovation made your life?
A lot. And it's really changed everything.
How so?
I can just do everything. I can be independent.
Thanks to this foundation and remodeling company and the extra parsecs they traveled, that was for Star Wars fans, Luke can once again feel like he's in the pilot seat. Although there is one problem now.
Now he's like wanting to take a bath every night. Yeah, I know. We had to fight with him before. Now we have to fight to get him out.
Thank you.
Danny New, Denver 7.
And you can see it in his face. His face just lit up talking about it.
He's so pumped
So
that he
great.
can do all these things independently, like anyone should be able to do. And
So
I could have spent
generous.
I could have spent all day in his room. He had so many cool Star
He
Wars
does
Legos.
have cool stuff in
Yeah,
there,
I was
yeah.
so pumped about it. Anyway, if you would like to apply, that nonprofit will have info about that on our website for you on thedenverchannel.com.
Wow. Okay, I'm not trying to make this about me, but I really hate when bad things happen to children. It affects me in a nightmarish way. I'm not exaggerating. I literally have nightmares when I hear of bad things happening to children. But Luke's story is one of happiness, even though it's in the midst of a horrible disease, and it's in part due to Star Wars, that he has kept his chin up and wears a smile. The other part is the Home Builders Foundation. It's incredible that there are people out there willing to help less fortunate families. All we hear about is negativity on the news. This is uplifting. The nonprofit organization is based in Denver, Colorado. I've included a link to their website in the description below. Look, sometimes we all get caught up in what Star Wars means to us. We get caught up in this character doesn't look perfect, or this isn't my Boba Fett, or even the famous Rey Skywalker is a Mary Sue. But what we all fail to see is what positivity Star Wars has brought to fans like Luke and his parents. How none of the petty stuff that we argue about really matters to the ones who truly need Star Wars to get them from one day to the next. And that doesn't just go for Star Wars, all franchises included, or anything that these young people use to get them through the day. When you meet one of these kids, more times than not, they're hopeful, positive, and perceivably happy. Yes, they have their bad days, and what's happening to them is something that most of us wouldn't even be able to bear or live with, I myself included. So I'm going to make a pledge. If this channel ever gets big, to the point where I can live solely from it, I'm going to donate a portion of my income to a children's charity. I'm currently looking into which one I'm going to choose, and it may end up being multiple charities that I donate to. Luke's story has really brought that out of me, and I've been talking about adding a charity to this at some point, but this one solidifies it. But the message isn't to make my channel bigger. That's just my pledge to you and the world. The message and point of this video is that if Luke can stay positive about Star Wars in his condition, so can we. Be grateful for what we have. We all say that Star Wars was an important part of our lives growing up, but to young Luke of Denver, it truly is. And I'm not saying don't debate parts of Star Wars. I'm not going to tell you to do that. We all do it. What I'm saying is don't hate on it to the point where Star Wars goes away completely. That could happen, because to people like Luke, it matters. They need it. So keep that in mind. So for all those that are in Luke's condition and they use Star Wars as a way to escape their own lives, keep positive about it for them. This is Gerald from Star Wars Fanatics signing off until next time, wishing you all great health, happiness, and peace. Thank you all for watching. Remember, this is the way, the only way.